Hey guys, Ben here. Welcome back to another Beard Guys Water Tanks Xbox 360 replay. We're on Redshire today. I'm in the ISU-152, platooned up with Ambitions, mate of mine. He's in an IS-3. We're mid-tier, so we've got a bunch of tier 9s where they got Tortoise, they got artillery, we've got a few tier 7s. But I just wanted to start getting some replays of the ISU-152 up because I love this tank. It's probably, I don't know, it's the most fun I've had in a tank for ages. I really enjoyed the SU-152, the one before it, firing HE rounds with the 152mm gun is awesome fun. I'm not sure I've got any videos up of that yet, but I've got some recorded, so I'll, depending on the order I upload them, I'll get some of those up online. Hopefully you'll see them soon. But yeah, so the tank before this, firing HE, is great fun, because if you're firing, the alpha is so high, if you're firing up tier, you were firing at tier 9s and a tier 7, you could still do 200 or 300 damage without even really aiming at weak points. And then if you actually pen someone, you can do 900 or 1000 damage in one shot, tier 7 tanks. This one's got an even better gun. I'm not using HE, I'm just using standard ammo. I've got this fully upgraded. I've got the BL-10. It's a tier 10 gun on a tier 8 tank. But most of the other stuff about this tank is still tier 8 or 9 parts wise. But we've moved straight up. If I tend to on Redshire, I won't move over. There's that big killing ground over in sort of what G0, that kind of 0 line. I tend to head there if I'm top tier. There's always a big scrap there. Just take this, have a little look for a shot. But yeah, if I'm not top tier, I tend to go for the middle and play from there on these hills. And what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to use this the camo of the tank is pretty good for its size, and these bushes are pretty useful as well, and I'm trying to use that to kind of get a shot on and get a cheeky shot on the side. But I'm also being very cautious because they've got artillery and a lot of tier 9s, and so as soon as I'm getting spotted, I'm not going to sit there and try and take a shot. I'm just getting out there. I want to save my health, and I'll take the shot another day. So you can just see when I'm getting spotted, I'm backing out. I'm getting a little bit of spotting points as well. Also got to shuffle around. They've got an artillery. I've got to watch out for him. And the gun depression on this tank isn't great, and so that makes it quite hard to do this technique. I've got to push quite high up into this hill to be able to aim the gun down enough to actually hit anyone. So I'm not sure where that shot went. I guess maybe there's a rock, or it maybe dropped a bit low and hit the ridge in front of him. But I think if that had gone into the side of his turret, I think that probably would have penned and done some decent damage.
Target locked. Target unlocked.
Move up and try and get a shot on the AMX. He moves out of the way. Your 50's showing himself a little bit, but take the shot. But I didn't have much hope that had come off. Now the Tortoise look at me. I'm gonna shuffle back and let them come. They're starting to realise that there's not very many of us here, and me and Ambitions have realised this as well. We've got us two and two guys kind of camping back a bit further. There's a guy pushing right up, and gets taken out by my mate very nicely. Yeah, all our team are over on the other side. Most of their team feel like they're over in the middle here, or certainly quite a lot of them. More than I'd expect to be able to handle with 2 tier 8 tanks. And here we go, first damage shot. Pleased with that one. That also stops that guy pushing over the hill. He would have had a nice shot in the side of Ambitions there. Teammate finishes him off. Another nice shot there, really happy with that one. I mean, it didn't, unfortunately, I was hoping the gun depression wouldn't let him get a shot down on me, but at least it slowed his charge. And then while he's tracked up there, it makes him vulnerable to teammates having a go, and he gives me one back, and I put another shot into his hatch for 700 odd damage. So I've still got just over half health. Ambitions got swarmed by tier 9s then, so unfortunately he's out. Almost get a shot here. Birdie dives into cover. And so I put this replay up because kind of at this stage in the battle, these tanks here, I'm on 600 health. I'm in a tier 8 tank with no armor. Boom. I thought my round was over really with those 3 shots. But that 4th one there, a little snapshot, and the guy who came over the hill took him out. Gives me a little bit more life. And he's 75, sits side on. He knew I was here, sits side on. I guess he didn't know what a BL-10 could do. And I just get wiggling. I'm trying to get my my gunman in the way of any shots they might fire, because that's the only place really I'm going to bounce anything from these guys. Just managed to reload in time. But you can just see the ridiculous alpha of this gun is just crazy. Took out that E75 in 2 shots. And there's a lot of other tier 9 tanks in this round that I've decimated health-wise. And you can see while me and my teammate were holding that middle bit, our team pushed right round to their flag. The rest of our guys came back and helped out here, and their team has been utterly decimated. I'm just going to spin on till we get to the final results, and you can have a look at the scores. So here's the post-game results. We've got 70,000 silver, we've got 1,800 base XP, 4,500 damage, 11,000 spotting, just the 1 kill. Yeah, very pleased with that, but that's what you can do with that tank. It's not often I get a chance to kind of, if you're in there brawling that close, I find with that tank a lot of the time you can't really take hits, so you get killed quite quickly, and normally I'm sitting back a bit further, but if you can sit in close and brawl with that tank and survive, if you've got a decent teammate there backing you up like I did, then it can really pay off. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy that replay. I've got a bunch more of these ISU-152 ones I'm going to put up, so check them out as well. Check out the content, drop a like, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.